Hey, what's up, guys? So I got a bunch of messages asking if I should, or basically saying I need to do a review of the Larry Wheels Schoolboy match and Awa. Throw it in there. Um, so the left-handed match was kind of interesting to me. Um, well, basically, it kind of went down really similar, I guess, to the way that I thought it would. Schoolboy posts high, controls Larry's hand. Then once Larry's hand's kind of spent in the later rounds, he just keeps exploiting that. Schoolboy does. Larry's hand just couldn't get enough purchase to get into the match really deep with Schoolboy. And then by the time he was able to get in deep at like the last round, it was already way too spent. It was too late now. So that's kind of how I expected that to go. It's nothing against Larry, and that kind of stuff takes time, knowing how to handle certain people in certain situations and certain hand sizes and arm lengths. Then after that, it was Awa and Schoolboy right-handed. I believe Schoolboy's right-handed. He's right dominant. Now this match is interesting to me. I think what happened was, this has happened a few times. Schoolboy is young, dude. You guys gotta remember, he's 20. And when someone as strong as Awa and more importantly, someone as aggressive as Awa grabs you and starts getting like that, he's punking the refs. He's telling the refs, no, we're not doing the straps. No, he just needs to hold on to me. No one's calling fouls on him. He's running the show. He's telling bystanders to calm down, and they're all just conforming to Awa, like, oh no, they're all just like backing up and doing whatever he says. That's a lot, dude. And like I said, Schoolboy's not a super old dude, so I think that kind of had Schoolboy shook a little bit as far as the aggression. And then when that happens, then I think what Schoolboy what he tended to go to, was directly trying to overpower Awa. So he got a little bit shook with Awa's aggression, and he started just blatantly going right into Awa's hand, which is like insanely huge and strong. So instead of arm wrestling intelligently, like he knows how, like I'm sure there's a bunch of tricks and things and ways you can get people off the back of your hand or go inside. There's a bunch of different options I think he had with Awa, but I think he got a little bit shook. He got a little bit frazzled and just started trying to go to his bread and butter and overpowering Awa, which I guess that actually played to Awa's strengths. He got him shook a little bit, and then he just started arm wrestling kind of really basic and try and do basic things with Awa. And Awa was strong enough where that's not going to work. So I think had Schoolboy, this is all my opinion, might completely be false, this is just what I see, had Schoolboy had the clear presence of mind to get Awa off the back of his hand, load up, make sure the reffing is legit, so on and so forth, he could have really straightened out the match, and I think it would have been a different outcome. But who knows, right? Hindsight's always 20/20. But yeah, so I'd have to say that in a regular match, with reffing and stuff, like a strict match, I don't think Awa would be in there. But that dude's a freak for sure. I definitely, when I'm watching that match, and it makes me want to arm wrestle Awa so bad, because he's so strong and he's so aggressive, and it makes me want to go arm wrestle with him. And I love arm wrestling guys like that. So anyway, then they pulled Larry after that. And for those of you guys that aren't arm wrestlers that are watching this channel, when you get pulled through, when you lose and you get your arm ripped through, especially if it's any kind of inside pressure, it really hits the joint hard, right? And so the final match with Awa, or the final ready go with Awa, you could tell that it was kind of turned inside because Schoolboy tried to run and get out. Awa turned him in. Schoolboy tried to King's move. So that destroys your joints. And so once your joint gets destroyed, that saps you bad. Now I don't know how long Schoolboy had between pulling Awa and pulling Larry, but from the looks of it, Schoolboy's arm was a little bit shot. After that, his bicep and his elbow were not what they were before that. So I think Larry is crazy strong. Hopefully this isn't coming across as me saying Larry's not insanely strong, because he is. I just think that it wasn't as clear of a representation after the Awa video. So what I think is, I think that we need to see a fresh Larry and Schoolboy match. right-handed, which I think would be awesome. And then after that, I want to see Awa and some other people go at it. I want to see him get in there deep with some other pullers and see how that pans out. Oh man, I'd love to pull that guy. That'd be fun. Because I'd be dumb enough to hook with him. Yeah. Anyway, so great matches, huge for the sport. Awesome that went down. Thank you so much, Larry, for hosting and making all that happen, and for Alex for flying out there, and Schoolboy taking the match and everything like that, and hyping it up the way it is. Did amazing things for the sport, bringing a lot of new hype and eyes to the sport. Thank you guys for not making sure no one got hurt. With that many eyes on these matches, a real serious injury on that kind of public forum would really hurt the sport. So I'm kind of happy that that didn't happen. But yeah, so kind of a big day. I was getting a million messages and everybody's talking to me about the matches. Interesting. Wonder how bad Schoolboy's thumb injury is, if it's gonna be a big deal or not. We'll see how that pans out. But yeah, so I think they're gonna try to set this up. I saw a couple comments. I think they're gonna try to set this up for like WAL, their right-handed rematch or match, I guess. Schoolboy and Larry, maybe on the WAL stage. So that's cool. We'll see if that goes down. But big day for arm wrestling. Big day for all of us watching. Yeah. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I really want to arm wrestle Awa. It just, something like that makes me want to arm wrestle someone really bad. So, all right, guys. Talk to you guys later. Keep training. I'm almost completely healed up now from the whole Devin and Chance thing. It's getting serious. I'll talk to you guys later.